you know. So look, we're going to kick off here in about 30 minutes. That's 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got 8 p.m. on the East Coast. We're opening up our chat feature in Zoom for some interactive fun. If anybody can just start chiming in, let me know in the chat where everybody is from. We want to find out where people are tuning in. For us right now, I'm in Sacramento, California, home of In-N-Out Burger. Where's everybody at? Let's see, we got Canada right there. Oh, West Coast, hashtag West Coast. Austin, Texas, what's good, what's good? We got Brampton, we got Hamilton. Where else? We got more Sacramento. We got cities I can't pronounce, so I'm just giving you a shout out. Much love to all of y'all in those states or cities I cannot pronounce. Vancouver, Forest Hill. All right, what's up, what's up? 916 in the Diane Walker. We miss you, girl, we miss you. Phoenix is in the house, Georgetown. The whole H2O4All family is tuned in. Grimsby, I'm on my way. Somebody's from Roseville, California, wherever that's at. No laughing in the background, guys. So check it out. We are gonna do something tonight. We are trying to go the distance and break the world record of virtually passing a glass of water to each other from all over the world. We need 465 people passing water in order to beat the record. So before the actual gala begins, grab a glass of water and just have it close by. This is my bottle of water. And so this is what I'm gonna pass. So when you get a chance, just go and get your water, or if it looks like water, that works too. We're making cocktails tonight in a little bit, so we're keeping in the festive spirit. We just want you guys to enjoy your evening tonight, but we are really gonna try to break this world record of passing the most glasses of water. And we're doing it virtually tonight. So we're gonna kick off with some music by the Aaron Gaden Band. Aaron and his band are an R&B, jazz, gospel rock band coming all the way from my hometown, Sacktown 916, home of the Sacramento Kings. They are good friends of H2O in the US. Please welcome the Aaron Gaden Band.
Hi, Jack. I'm glad to be here. It's great to be part of such an awesome and important cause. And for those of you who are participating in the pre-gala show, this one's for you.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon, I could go to space. With the air like I don't care, baby, by the way. Huh. Feel
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. I'm feeling hella happy. That was some awesome music, Aaron. Thank you so much for sharing that. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very happy that we are spreading water tonight to people all over the world through your support and your participation in tonight's gala. So look, the pandemic has been crazy. I don't know about you, but for the first couple weeks, I just stayed in bed and watched Netflix and DoorDashed everything to my house. I got the coldest Chipotle. I got everything, and I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I am fatigued from DoorDash and all these delivery services. I need to start cooking my own food. And so I'm sure many of you guys here tonight tuning in, you have come up with your own new hobbies, whatever those might be. But tonight we have Odile Bartlett. She is going to show you, she is the co-founder of H2O4All. She's going to show you a little bit of what she's been doing and share with us an amazing recipe to get us feeling nice and hungry for the rest of the evening. Odile, break it down to us, girl.
Good day. My name is Odile Bartlett, and I'm the co-founder of H2O4All. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm excited with this Share a Drop Gala to be able to share with you one of my passions. And those who know me know that I'm very passionate about cooking and entertaining. Today, we're going to make a teriyaki salmon served over a cucumber salad with a citrus dressing and microgreens. So let's get going. We're going to start by making our teriyaki dressing. In a pot, you're going to mix half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of soy sauce. I use Bragg's because it's gluten-free and it's all natural. A quarter cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 cloves of grated garlic, about a tablespoon of fresh ginger grated. I keep my ginger in the freezer. It grates easier and it doesn't go bad. You don't need to add salt. The soy sauce is salty enough. A quarter teaspoon of pepper. Then you're going to take a tablespoon of cornstarch and a tablespoon of water, and you're going to mix that together to make a slurry. And to that, we'll add a quarter teaspoon of sesame oil. From there, we'll take this to the stove and we'll bring it to a boil until it thickens over a medium-high heat. Meanwhile, I have 4 salmon fillets here. Put them in a dish, an oven-safe dish, and I line the dish with foil because I don't like the cleanup of the caramelized sugar after. So, preheat your oven to 400 while this is coming to a boil. So this shouldn't take too long. Easy, quick, and you can impress your guests with this. Once it starts to boil, you want to cook it for about 30 to 45 seconds just to cook out the taste of the starch. You don't want the taste of that raw starch in the sauce. All right, so we are good. And I'm just gonna take out a quarter cup of it and I'm gonna leave it here. Then we're just gonna pour the rest of it right over our salmon. And we will put this in the oven now, our preheated oven at 400 degrees, and that will bake in the oven for between 8 and 10 minutes, depending how you like your salmon. I tend to like mine a little bit on the medium side. We're gonna take a bit of sesame seeds and we're gonna top our salmon with some sesame seed. We're gonna take some of those radishes that we pickled, just a few of them. You're gonna throw them around on your plate. Now we're gonna take our dressing. We're gonna lightly spoon some of our dressing around the edge of our plate. Very lightly, spread that. There we go, perfect. And your plate is now ready to serve.
Oh my gosh, Odile, what's the deal, girl? I'm gonna need you to DoorDash that salmon to me right now. It is looking delightful. I am hella hungry out here. I'm hella hungry. So check it out. If we're gonna eat, we're gonna need to drink. Tonight, not just drink, but drink. All right. Because we know what's going to happen. You guys are going to have a few little drinks in you, and then you are going to give more money to H2O for All and support the work of what they are doing around the globe. So, with that, we need to have a cocktail. We have our friends at the Saint Germain Bar in Canada. We're going to take a road trip, and they're going to show us a specialty cocktail that you can make tonight or tomorrow, Monday, on Sunday Fun Day, and keep the party cracking. Cha, cha, cha. Go ahead and let's roll that right now. Let's visit our friends in Canada.
Hello, and welcome to the Saint Germain Cocktail Bar at this year's annual H2O4All Gala. My name is Christopher Bahamondes, and I'm the Senior Portfolio Ambassador for Bacardi here in Canada. And I'm super excited to have this moment to connect with all of you and get to make a cocktail. The cocktail I'm going to make for you guys today and that I've created specifically for this year's gala is the Keystone Spritz. Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur. It's made using a wine base and real elderflowers picked at the height of perfection in the beginning of the spring in Europe. So, first ingredient in my cocktail, of course, then, some Saint Germain. I'm going to go ahead and use approximately 2 ounces in my cocktail, and I'll go ahead and pour it right into the glass over fresh ice. Now next, we'll go ahead and add the soda water in. The soda water is going to cut through a little bit of the sweetness in the liqueur and also bring some effervescence and refreshingness to the cocktail. Go ahead and top that off, approximately 1.5 ounces here. Every good spritz has some bubbles in it. In this case, I'm using Martini Prosecco, and this is a beautiful, dry, and very crispy Prosecco, so it's perfect again for this cocktail. I'll go ahead and pour that over the top, but again, approximately 2 ounces in my cocktail. Instead, today I am making a little bit of a fancier, elevated version for you, the Keystone Spritz, and so we're gonna go ahead and step it up with some very exciting garnishes that I made just for you. So the first one that I'm gonna add here is what I'm calling a sea foam, but this is actually a butterfly pea flower foam that I made. It's a molecular technique, so don't necessarily try it at home unless you have some practice, but it's a beautiful baby blue foam, and I'm gonna go ahead and put it right over the top of the cocktail. Just like that. And then to finish that off, what I've gone ahead and done is made, again, some molecular caviar pearls, or some blue pearls, again, of butterfly pea flower. These are completely edible and safe little pearls. I mean, if you wanted to break it down, they're little balls of vegan jello, but they do look absolutely beautiful, just like caviar. So I'll go ahead and just spoon those right over the top of the drink, just like that. And it's really gorgeous the way that they just kind of sit on the foam there. And then finally, to finish it off, I'm going to use a little bit of dry nori or seaweed just in the back here of the cocktail, almost like a little flag. Just symbolizing again, you know, that we also need to have a clean ocean, and clean water all over the world, whether it's salt water or fresh water, is incredibly important to all of us living here on the planet. So that right there is the Keystone Spritz. It's made using butterfly pea flower infused Saint Germain, soda water, Martini Prosecco, and then I finished mine with some molecular foam, caviar, and some dry seaweed. Again, thank you so much for being here at this year's gala. Thank you for joining me here at the cocktail bar.
Oh my gosh, Christopher, first Odile, now you, Christopher. I am thirsty. It's Saturday, but it feels like Thirsty Thursday, and I am ready for a drink. I hope COVID goes away so I can cross the border into Canada and go to the Saint Germain bar. The best thing though is I can make that drink at home and I ain't got to tip you. All right, that's the best part, because you know, we keep in the ghetto fabulous. That, by the way, is the most beautiful and bougie drink I have ever seen. We were doing it real ghetto fabulous in Ghana, but that's another story we'll share with you at a future gala. So check it out. Tonight we have two celebrity hosts for your show. They are going to take over so that I can try to make that cocktail and get my drink on tonight. So tonight we have my friend Petri Berg. You guys know him from the TV show Judge Judy. He is an amazing actor, comedian. He doesn't even have to act like he's trying to be funny. He's just naturally funny. He's a very genuine person that loves others. And so it's an honor to have him here on the show. We've also got Claire Carver-Diaz. She is coming all the way from Canada. She sent a picture of her sunset tonight in Canada, and I'm super jealous. It's a beautiful place, and I'm in Sacramento. But cha cha cha, she's a former Olympic for synchronized swimming. I can barely swim, you know what I mean? But she's synchronizing in her swimming skills. So maybe she'll give us a little like backstroke type, you know. Can you do it, Claire? Claire's not on yet, but she's about to be. She's also, she's in the house. Claire is in the house. She's gonna give us a demonstration of her backstroke skills. She's also a founder and consultant for Clear Day Communications. Let's meet them. Claire.
Hey.
Petri, where you at, Bird? Where you at?
What's up, man? What's up?
Oh, look at you.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me?
Are you arresting people on the streets out there? Look at that. You got the freeway behind you. You got the backdrop.
That's right. That's right. My wife made me do this. Okay. You know, she put me out and she said, if you're going to do this, you do this outside where it can't. No.
Oh, you doing the most.
I know.
I love it. I love it. It's good. It's good to see you guys. I'm really thankful that you guys are here.
So far, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful watching you stumble through this, man.
Oh man, I had to do it, bro. I had to do it. I needed you to, you know, outshine me. So I was giving you an opportunity to take the lead tonight.
I could see it behind your eyes. They were clicking like, okay, I got 5 more minutes.
Yeah. How much longer until I can go sip that cocktail that I have to go on YouTube and make? But check it out.
And that's I just want you to know, man, I love Stella.
Shot cheers. So hey, why don't you guys tell us really briefly? I know we're kind of tight on time. Tell us real briefly something that most people don't know about you, real quickly. Claire, go ahead and start the party.
I'm not that interesting a person anymore, but it's just a funny story that I'm not as famous as Petri. And when I got back from the Olympics, I thought maybe this would be my moment. I was walking down the street one day after an event, and this guy came running at me on the street, shouting my name, Claire. And I was like, someone recognized me on the street. This is so awesome. And really what had happened is I had dropped my name tag when I came out of the event, and he was chasing after me with it. So
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. It was humiliating, but good.
You famous, girl. You famous. Look at that painting behind you.
Now I am. Look at
not
this.
Be famous with that painting behind you.
I'm on the share a drop Gala. We say Gala in Canada. So yeah, this is like, you know, fame.
Yes, absolutely. Petri, what about you, brother?
Real quick. Hold on. So, since this COVID season started, I was like, you need something to do. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself and your wife bananas. So I decided to take up the bass clarinet. I took up the clarinet when I was a kid, and I decided, you know, I was tall enough now to take up the bass clarinet. And so that's what I started doing. And much to my wife's chagrin, matter of fact, she don't grin at all when I'm playing. And but she seems to enjoy me having something else to do. So that's what most people probably don't know about me, is that I am a trained classical musician, and I make millions of dollars doing that every year.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive. You're driving her bananas.
I'm also an impressive liar. So
yeah.
I'm a professional liar.
This is why she's put this backdrop behind you, Petri. She's
hit the road, Jack.
Hit the road. So hey, check it out. In 30 seconds, what is the most to you? Why is it important for us to support this fundraiser personally for you guys? Why is this important?
Ladies first.
Yeah, there are just so many people all around the world who don't have access to safe drinking water. And, you know, to think of even the number of children that die because of tainted water or unclean water, it is worth taking the time to participate tonight and to donate for sure.
Awesome. Petri?
there are things that we take for granted, you know, that our next breath is going to be oxygenated air, or that we will be able to wake up in the morning and the sun will shine, or at least there will be light, you know, and safe drinking water is one of those things that we take for granted, especially here in the US. You know, I turn on my tap and I am able to drink water that is relatively safe for me, or I can go to the store and buy, you know, bottled water and know that it's been purified, or whatever the case may be. But there are millions, I'm sorry, not just millions, but hundreds of millions of people who wake up every day and don't have that God-given right to enjoy water and be able to depend on their water being potable. And so this is real important. This is a real important thing.
I think I appreciate you sharing that. The harsh reality that I didn't even know this, but the reality is there's actually 785 million people around the entire world that lack basic drinking water. And that is something that should be shocking to us. I would have guessed maybe 100 or 200 million. 785 million people globally are affected by the lack of clean drinking water. And so that's why it is so important to support the vision of H2O for all. That is why we're doing this gala, and we're not letting COVID hinder us. We're still doing it, even though we're on Zoom tonight. So thank you so much, celebrity host Petri.
Hey, Jack, it's Gala.
Oh, Gala, cha. We out here. It's the Jack of All Flights. Super glad you guys have tuned in tonight. You're in for a great show. Don't forget, there's also the silent auctions. Make sure you get in and sign up for those. There's going to be a thing that pops up on the screen throughout the night where you can go onto a website right there. You can also make a donation. We are not afraid to say that we need your money, and we need it right now. So do not hesitate in, you know what I mean? This is like our version of OnlyFans and GoFundMe right here, okay? This is, you know, Petri got an OnlyFans, and he'll share that link later on. Love you guys. Thank you so much. H2O for all. We love you. And we're excited for everybody that's tuning in tonight. Cha-cha, cheers.
Good job, Jack.
All right. So, good evening, everyone. My name, as you heard, you just met me. You just met us. My name is Claire Carver-Dias.
And I am Petri Hawkins Bird. And on behalf of H2O for All Canada and H2O for All USA, we want to welcome you to the Share Drop 2020 virtual gala.
And Petri, we're going to have so much fun tonight. This is probably the first Zoom meeting where I've been encouraged to drink. So that's a little interesting, and to dance. So that's coming up. We are going to celebrate what H2O for All has been doing all around the world as they continue their mission to provide safe water to our neighbors everywhere.
There you go. As a matter of fact, Claire, our gala is being celebrated all over the world right now, okay? Thanks to today's technology. Of course, we are able to not only make this gala safe, a safe virtual event, but we can connect our friends from Australia, Ghana, Kenya, Switzerland, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Uganda, Sierra Leone, and of course, USA and the ever wonderful, ever popular Canada.
Yeah, Canada, eh?
Hey, that's right. So listen, everybody, what we want you to do right now is turn on your cameras and wave a big hello and welcome all our friends around the world. What a beautiful way to greet one another. It's like being able to travel across the world in microseconds. So, yeah, I love the way my hand looks like it's waving in slow motion.
You know what I love? That the people that have virtual backgrounds, when they wave their hands, they disappear. They lose their body.
That's right. Where'd your hand go?
Yeah. Ah.
But you got to hand it to him. Okay. So I think there's you, right?
Well, before we start our festivities, Petri, we should introduce ourselves.
Okay.
And so why don't we start with you? Tell us about you. All about you. We heard a little bit in the pre-gala.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I am a gifted neurosurgeon, at least in my own mind. No, really. I for the past 25 years, I'll start there. For the past 25 years, I've been on a little known TV show called Judge Judy. I portray myself actually on there. I am the bailiff on there, and we've had the excitement of being able to do that, bring that into people's homes for 25 years now. I am also an actor. I've done stand-up comedy. I also sing. And so there's many things that people are just sort of finding out about me, and hopefully that I'm a semi-decent co-host for wonderful events like this.
Well, and you forgot one key thing. You are a burgeoning clarinet player.
There you go. Or burdening.
Well, your wife.
I burden everybody I play for. So, but
I love that you took it up to not bother your wife, but you took up an instrument to not.
There you go.
Faulty logic there.
That way, my wife and I could keep in sync. And speaking of keeping in sync, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Great segue. So as you heard a little bit in the pre-gala, I was an Olympic medalist in synchronized swimming for Canada, and that is in the team event. So that's 8 people doing, drowning and synchronization. And in addition to that, I am a communication consultant and professor. And so I spend a lot of my days on Zoom, and this is my comfort zone now. This is really, I just basically do nothing from about here down, pajamas, slippers, all day, every day. Yep.
Speaking of which, it's terribly cold in here. Oh, wait a minute. I have to. No.
Yeah. If you're going to get up and dance, everyone.
Yes, please. Remember, we're G-rated show.
So I think the two of us are going to have a fun hour together, and everybody who's joined us. We're going to be traveling all around the world, and we're going to hear diverse music, testimonies from H2O4All's partners, and we'll teach you a Ghanaian dance. We'll also be presenting our One Drop Awards to a special volunteer or supporter in Canada and the United States.
Yes, and absolutely. Please don't forget also that we have 2 amazing. I'm just kidding. That was to let you know in my own way, my own clever way, that we have 2 amazing silent auctions going on right now. Check out the link by going to our chat box. Okay, you have to register if you want to bid on the silent auction items and the prices for. I have no idea what was written there, but it's something to do with pricing and all that kind of stuff. So you have to register for that. We've got everything from jewelry to wine baskets to a Hawaiian condo and fun kitchen appliances like my wife's favorite, the ever popular air fryer. Okay, she swears by this. She swears that all of our fried foods now are absolutely good for us and healthy for us because they are cooked in the air fryer using very little oil. So don't miss out on the bidding right now. And our ultimate prize is an 8-day safari excursion, right? Safari, so good, for 2 to Uganda, okay, including lodging and meals. This vacation package is a once-in-a-lifetime trip. I love this part because I get to sound like I'm on The Price is Right. And it's valued at $8,000. All right, so hit the chat box and you'll be linked into the auction. You need to register to bid on silent auction items. We have 2 auctions again, and one is in Canada, one is in the USA. Please be sure to register at the right auction. You don't want to mess around and be trying to collect your prize in Canada and it's in the USA. you know, not that we will refuse you. Okay, come and get your stuff. All right, because we're feeling mighty giving today. Hint, hint.
So I think the emphasis there is make sure that you're registering at the right auction.
Yes.
That is crucial. That's crucial. So we want to have fun. We want to have fun in our interactive gala, but how can we get everyone around the world to do it together?
I was just wondering that. Perhaps you could elucidate.
I have an idea. So our team came up with an idea. So I mean, do you remember looking at Guinness World Records when you were a kid and flipping through longest fingernails, blah, 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 you know? Yeah. So we are going to try to beat a world record by virtually passing a glass of water all around the world. It's going to take us 16 days and 48 minutes. No, I'm kidding. We're going to do that tonight. And all you need to do, and I want you to do this now as quickly as possible without missing anything, is grab a glass of water sometime between now and the end of the gala, or gala, if you speak American. We will try to break the world record before we conclude the show. And Petri, we can't have a gala without music, can we? You already played some. We already heard some.
I did the best. I don't know if they would call it that, but yes. That was my attempt.
I can hum Twinkle Twinkle Little Star like nobody's business. So tonight we're going to bring you a special guest all the way from Australia. He's the blues musician that started his career at the age of 12. At 12, so not your age.
I'm sorry, how much blues can you have at 12? No.
He has also been named one of Australia's, this is super cool, Australia's top 50 guitarists of all time. That's amazing. Yeah.
It's pretty bold. Yeah.
So let us welcome together Lloyd Spiegel.
Yay.
Hi folks, Lloyd Spiegel here. I'm a blues musician dialing in from Melbourne, Australia to talk about my friends at H2O4All. Did you know that 15 out of every 100 people in the world don't have access to clean water? H2O4All are doing their part by supplying small communities all over the planet with sanitation and clean water. I hope you can do your part. I'm really proud to be doing my little part right here, right now, with a song called King with No Crown from my Timber and Steel album. Hope you enjoy.
Go back to the start, take it from there. When I met your mother in the cold mountain air, it was simple and sweet. Between you and me, your daddy just knocked her right off of her feet. Now, you won't understand this, but one of these days, when you're big and strong, and I'm old and gray, you remember the song. You sing along and realize your daddy was right all along. If you meet a woman like your mother, my son, you hold her and love her and lift her above you and don't let her down. A king with no crown is just a man. Since you were born, I've been scared that there's nothing I can pass along, cause all that I know is sweet rock and roll, and the love of a good woman, boy, is the key to your soul. Now, you won't understand this, but in your own time, when the thunder comes crashing, the sun just don't shine no matter how hard you try. Dry your eyes and never say that I told you so. It just ain't my style. So if you grow to be like your father, my son, don't let your pride break you. Don't be ashamed to just lay your guns down. A king with no crown is just a man. like your father, my son. Don't let your pride break you. Don't be ashamed. You just lay your guns down. A king with no crown is just a man. If you meet a woman like your mother, my son, you hold her and love her. Lift her above you and don't let her down. A king with no crown is just a man. You don't let her down, no, no. You don't let her down. A king with no crown is just a man.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Unmute myself. Okay. All right. Is everybody hear me? Okay. Well, I think everybody can hear me. Okay. Well, listen, thank you for sharing your amazing talent. Everybody, let's give a big round of applause at home and abroad for Lloyd Spiegel. Okay. It was wonderful to have you join us. And speaking of talent, you know that old saying that we should give of our time, talent, and treasures. Well, I have a friend here, an old friend of mine, Joel Trumbull, who has chosen to give up much of his retirement years, okay, to serve as the executive director of H2O4All USA. Joel has a unique outlook on how we can refocus our energies and passions during this challenging time. So let's hear a little more from my main man, Joel Trumbull.
Hi, I'm Joel Trumbo, Executive Director of H2O4All USA. It's so nice to see you here at our first virtual Share a Drop Gala. This year's theme, A Giant Leap, is a very significant one. As you know, we're all going through a very challenging time right now. We have a global pandemic, we have economic uncertainty, we're working from home, our kids are doing school from home. Honestly, it's a very challenging and paralyzing time. But it also gives us an opportunity to pause and think. It's time to refocus, to not lose sight of living a life with a purpose, to look beyond living just for ourselves and for our own needs, but to look to others and help them go through their struggles. Many, many people in the world are struggling right now, and oftentimes they're struggling just to survive. You know, it's a privilege to serve as an unpaid director at H2O4All. That's because I'm volunteering for a cause that I believe in and I love. That's why I challenge you to join with us. Take a leap, a giant, courageous leap for humanity. Did you know that more than 2 billion people around the world don't have a reliable source of safe water? And that more than 1,000 children die each day from fully preventable water-related diseases? Women and young girls in these communities often must walk long distances to unsafe water sources. You know, we know that in order for our projects to be successful over the long term, we have to build strong relationships in the communities where we work. That's why we have a maintenance person at each one of these project sites, a local person who maintains our projects after we're gone. As citizens of the world and members of the human race, we need to take care of each other. Step out of the box, take a courageous step, be generous in your heart and with your resources. This is going to change who you are. It's going to change your heart, but it'll also change the world and save lives. Thank you for taking a giant leap with us.
Thank you so much, Joel, for sharing with us. And as you said, this is about taking a giant leap. And we're living in an incredibly challenging time. And while it might not be easy for us in the comfort that we live in, think and remember the people, the millions of people all around the world who struggle every day to satisfy their basic needs like safe water and adequate sanitation. And before we go any further, I'm going to give you a little bit of a housekeeping tip. This gala is best if you watch it in speaker view. So if you go up to the top of your screen and click on the top right hand of your screen, select speaker view, and then you're going to be able to see things like the donation page info right on your screen with all the information you need. So that's just a quick reminder.
Okay, is that like gallery view?
Speaker view.
A speaker view. Okay, all right. So you get to see the speaker, that person. Got it. Okay. Well, listen, we want to challenge you right now. Okay, reach out to your friends and family. Tell them to go online, join you in financially supporting H2O4All's effort to make safe water available to everyone. Text or email your friends right now to match your gift. And let's see what we can do when we all take a giant leap together. And I was I don't know why that line always makes me laugh, but you know why, right? It's like, let's all take a flying leap. But no, let's take it's a giant leap. Yeah. One giant step for mankind and something like that.
For those of you, you're the naturally inquisitive people, you'll be happy to know that because H2O4All is mostly a volunteer organization, we have incredibly low administrative costs. That means most of the money that you donate, that your friends donate, that your family donates, goes directly to water projects. So take a look at this project we did in Kenya. While constructing the well was a technical undertaking, it's actually the relationship building that's the most important part of H2O4All's projects.
Hi everyone, my name is Francis Mutua and I live in a rural area of Kenya, just a few hours drive from Nairobi. My wife Rose and I have 3 kids. I met my friends at H2O4All back in 2018 where they installed a well at the Molika Medical Clinic. This is Molika Medical Clinic and Maternity. The clinic serves 12,700 people every year. But then there was no consistent source of clean water. With the need to build a new maternity ward, the need for safe and clean water became even more important. The clinic is very simple, but plays a very important role in the community. It consists of child welfare department, the consultation room at the injection, the pharmacy, and the drugs store. But the clinic's impact was highly limited due to lack of a clean source of water. Molika community is very grateful to H2O4All for drilling the well. The well has helped save the lives of many people. But the friendship didn't just end there. H2O4All is not just about building safe water systems, it's about building lifelong relationships. I work with Joel to make sure that the Molika Clinic's water source is safe and clean. If something is needed, I call Joel. He calls me, I make sure all the supplies are made to keep our water safe. I feel empowered to represent my country as H2O4All project director. But it's even more than that. Joe and I have special connections. We talk for fun and share stories about our families. It's like globally doing life together. From across the world, we are sharing our lives while saving the lives of others.
Thank you, Francis. That was Francis Mutua, H2O4All's project director in Kenya. By the way, one of our most important core values is making sure that we develop strong relationships with our project partners. This empowers them to take ownership of the long-term maintenance of their water systems. It's a good thing because long-term maintenance means lifelong friendships. So,
yeah, and while we're in Africa, let's go on a little trip together. So we're going to travel west to the nation of Ghana. Now, what you might not know is that Ghana is a beautiful country bordered in the south by the Atlantic Ocean, and it's most known for its music and its dance.
I love the music and dance.
I know, amazing stuff. And they're certainly not short of talent. So let's welcome Ajekwe Mensah to our gala. He's a recording artist and a frequent partner on H2O4All's projects. So let's welcome our special friend, Ajekwe.
Hi, this is Ajekwe Mensah, and I'm about to sing to you one of my favorite songs composed by myself entitled Thy Kingdom. Thank you H2O4All for asking me to be part of this virtual gala and for the works you are doing in Ghana. Thank you.
All right. I was here jamming. That was, oh man, I love that. Thank you for sharing your music with us, Ajekwe. We want to come and visit you. That's what I want to do. I want to come and visit you. And if you ever need a stand-up comic, I'm probably the last one you want. But shoot me an email and I'll be glad to open for you. I promise. Okay. Anyone out there getting the Zooms? The Zooms. Okay, that's a new phrase. I think it has taken place, during this COVID season. But you know what that is? That's getting the Zooms is when your rear end gets sore from sitting and taking too many Zoom meetings. Okay, so I don't know about you, Claire, but I am feeling like I got the Zooms. Hey, Ajekwe, are you still out there? Because I think it's time you showed us some of your Ghanaian grooves. Okay, so can you show us a special dance that you do? I'm ready.
Have you ever been to Ghana? This is Mensa. I'm here to take you on a virtual tour to Ghana. I am here at a local school in a village called Somenia Chopoli. This is where H2O4All in the year 2018 installed safety water project that has helped over 500 children and about 800 local people. I will never forget how grateful the people of this community were when they finally got good drinking water every day from the provisions of H2O4All. The people were so grateful and they surprised H2O4All with a special celebration. Ghana's culture is full of music and dance. We are big about celebrating the blessings we have been given. And since you have shared your safe water with us, we would like to share with you a special Ghanaian dance. Come on, get up and learn to dance like a Ghanaian. So now let me introduce you to Agbaja dance, one of the Ghanaian dances. And it goes like this. Now, it's all about your shoulder, your hands, and your legs. Okay? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And for those of you who can go down, you can go like that. Hey, 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 hey. And then the male will do. All right. Now that you have acquired the skills, shall we all get up? Now let's go. It's all about your shoulder and your legs. Come on. Your shoulder and your legs. Your shoulder and your legs. Yeah. Upenya ho eja mawa inim. Hey, 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 hey. Nice dance move, everyone. Now you look like a true Ghanaian. Thank you for joining us on our virtual trip. And from us here in Ghana, we want to say, oh, you will have done to H2O4All. That means thank you. H2O4All. Oh, you will have done. Thank you.
So that cured my Zooms, that's for sure. Now, if I did that knee bending thing, I don't think I'd ever get up again. But I did watch, many of you got up and started dancing. I think for me, just add water and it should be fine. But that was amazing. But now we're going to change climates a little bit and travel all the way to Canada, where we're going to hear from one of the co-founders of H2O4All Canada, Tim Mutu. My friend Tim. Tim is an engineer and entrepreneur and has been on the front lines of safe water efforts in 11 different nations and has partnered with 55 different charitable organizations. He is an extraordinary man with a great vision and an even greater heart to make a difference in the world.
Hi, good evening. My name is Tim Mutu, and I'm one of the co-founders of H2O4All. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for joining us this evening for our annual Share Drop Gala with the theme of taking a giant leap. This year we're doing it a little differently. It's a virtual gala, and we're coming to you on a live stream. You know, 12 years ago when we've started this organization, we've continued with the mandates of bringing safe and clean water access to the most vulnerable in the world. We've worked on the mandates to improve sanitation facilities in these communities of the most vulnerable. And also we worked with our partners and our community leaders to improve the education around hygiene practices. During this time of the pandemic, it's been documented that the availability and access to water, sanitation, and these hygiene practices is ultra important and fundamental in fighting this virus and preserving the health of the most vulnerable. It's been documented that by world experts, by health leaders, by the United Nations, that COVID-19 will not be stopped without access to safe water in these most vulnerable communities. We need your help. We need you to join this global community. When I think about us taking a giant leap into this unknown time and moment of this global pandemic and where we're going, I think about three things that we need to do. In the last 12 years, we've created partnerships where we have projects around the world in communities with community members and leadership. We need to strengthen those. We need to make sure those people don't feel that we've forgotten them. As an engineer and designing these projects, and we've created capacity and training leadership around operating these projects, we want to make sure that they're operating properly. We want to maintain them. And lastly, as you've signed up, you've seen that we are ambitious. We want to continue bringing clean, safe water and sanitation to new communities. We want to do that. When I think about the global community, I think about people like the pregnant women that we've seen in our health clinics and our hospitals that worry about the fact that they might not be able to get access to safe water during their childbirth. They fear maybe they'll receive an infection. I think about the young girls this very morning that woke up at 4 a.m. who've walked along the same path to go get access to water for their families, but who've been sexually assaulted. I think about the man that farms every day to grow crops but doesn't have enough water to grow the food for his family. I think about the elderly woman that's shut in her home, the forgotten woman that can't physically go and get water. She can't so safe distance from people. I think about those people who make up our global community. Those are people, are us. Those are the people that make up our global community. I will ask you this evening that you will join us. You will join us in the fight against this COVID-19. You will help us bring access to safe and clean water to the most vulnerable. You will help us improve sanitation, infrastructure, and practices. You will help us bring education around hygiene. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. That cat is so full of compassion, man. Just talking with him the other day, I'm inspired, And the walk of faith is something. They say when you walk in faith, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You don't have to see the end result. Just know that when you walk in faith, the staircase will appear. That eventually you will get to what you need. We need more people like him in the world. And that reminds me of an organization that H2O4All has partnered with. Servant's Heart is a Canadian humanitarian organization. They focus on improving the education and health of children and families in the Dominican Republic. Another core value of H2O4All is partnering with other humanitarian organizations. That way we can increase the impact that we have in that community. So right now, let's hear from our Dominican Republic project liaison, Dario Nolasso.
Meet Jonas. He is 9 years old and he lives in Dominican Republic. His home is located in a community called Loma de los Chivos. He lives with his parents, like other families in his community. His family doesn't have access to safe water supply. Instead, they had to rely on a contaminated water source that causes disease, especially with children. Hey Jonás, ¿qué se siente tomar agua no purificada?
How do you feel by tasting contaminated water? It gave me stomachache and I don't like the flavor.
This is where I'm coming. I'm Darío Nolasco, Observance Art Director for the DR. Our organization teamed up with H2O4All to install a disinfection system for the water supplies in a school we built in Sosua 5 years ago.
With H2O4All, we came with an affordable filtration system for the community here. Instead of having like big tanks in the top of the building, like storing water, we have a cistern that we have water that came from the city. And from that cistern, we feed the system here, and then we have continued fresh water to feed the building. And the kids can come here and they can have like secure and purified water that is not gonna cause disease to them, because we are offering them a clean and purified water. Thanks to H2O4All, because we've been working together like for 6 years ago in different programs. This is the last one we've been working, and it's really good blessing for the community, because now they can have access to clean water and purified water that is not gonna cause disease on their body. So thanks to H2O4All, now we have this available for the community of Nuevo Amanecer. When I think of H2O4All, I remind of how amazing it is when two organizations can share the same mission and the same compassionate hearts to make such a difference in people's lives. Together, we bring them hope.
It is amazing. It is amazing what can happen, Petri, when like-spirited organizations partner together and work together.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's kind of like you and me. You know, we don't know each other, but when you asked me for a kidney, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I don't know if I can do that for you. You were like, but you have two. And I went, oh, sure you can have a kidney. Why not? No, I'm just kidding, folks. It wasn't her. It was her sister that asked me for the kidney. But but even though we didn't know each other, we are both affiliated with H2O4All. You know, both the Canadian and the USA, and that's, you know, and that's all we want for you guys. We want you to partner with H2O4All. Okay, bring in other friends and family who have compassion to help provide the financial resources to save lives. You know, that is purely what this is about. You know, I'm sure you will all agree that everybody should have access to clean drinking water. There are 780, this is unbelievable. This number is phenomenal. 785 million people who do not have access to safe drinking water. That's mind-boggling to me. I mean, you know, we hear about Flint, Michigan, and we here in the U.S. go, what? You know, how could that be? But it's like there are people who live like that every day. Okay, did you know that 6,000 children die every day from water-related diseases? Okay, and that can be stopped. We have the technology, you know, but we need your financial support to help save lives. Please partner with us. Tell your friends and family to donate now. Now, see, that was the nice Officer Byrd pitch, you know, please. Okay, now here comes the real Officer Byrd pitch. Give me the money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, don't get scared. Don't get scared. I was only playing. But for real, you know, it whatever you have, whatever you can donate, that's what we want. Many hands make light work. Right, Claire?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Tell your friends, tell your families to donate now. Are we going to show?
Yeah. Do donation. Do we have a thermometer? I think
Neither of us have fevers, but we're wondering if we're showing the thermometer of the.
Right. like any good telethon, like the Jerry Lewis telethon, we'd like to be able to tell you how much. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wow. That's
Wow.
beautiful. That's Canada. That's Canada. $59,719.87. I want to talk to the guy about the 87-cent thing, but that was raised of $75,000, and so we're moving towards that. That's really good. And the U.S. All right. I'm here in the U.S. My U.S. people, listen. Come on, man. All right. We got $10,419. Okay. And you know what? Personally, I'm gonna do 500 myself. So so you can add another 500. So we have $10,919. How about that? Now I'd like somebody to match me. Okay, and it's my mother's birthday. I'm giving that. This would have been my mother's 80th birthday, and I'm not going to get emotional. I promise not to, but I am going to give $500 in my mother's name.
Wonderful. I was going to say, in lieu of her, you're not giving her a gift. I'll give her a gift too. So
that was a cheap shot, Claire.
Okay, so take a leap of faith and join us on this journey to pave the way for hope for our neighbors around the world. After all, we're in this together. All of us are suffering through this very strange time, this pandemic.
Yeah.
But in developing nations, we need to remind ourselves of this. As we struggle, but with the Zooms, in developing nations, people are challenged every day with hunger, unsafe water, and disease. And not just during COVID, but right now, especially. Please consider becoming a monthly donor to H2O4All USA or H2O4All Canada by visiting our website.
Yeah. And don't forget, right now we are past the halfway point for our Gala, our Gala. We're going to use that. We're going to name it twice. And the silent auction is still open. Okay, just because it's silent doesn't mean it's not going on. Okay, there's plenty of noise to be made. Please don't forget to bid on some of these wonderful prizes. We have 2 separate auctions going on at the same time. One in Canada, one in the U.S. Okay, please check out the link in your chat box. Let's see if we can see where the bids are. Do we? I'm going to leave that to you because I have no idea how to read that if we get it. But
Henry, when all else fails on Zoom, you just say, "Hey, everybody, check out the chat. The info will be."
That's right. That's right. Go to the chat and you'll find many fine things, many fine pieces of information there. All right. Don't forget about our grand silent auction prize, which is an 8-day safari excursion into Uganda. It would make an incredible Christmas gift. Hey, what'd you give me? You ain't gonna believe this, man. I got you a safari. But it'd make a great gift. And again, check out our virtual silent auction. And now let's go live to Tim Mutu and Odile. I'm gonna say Odile Bartlett. The co-founders of H2O4All Canada. They will be presenting the annual and prestigious One Drop Award.
Thank you, Petri and Claire. Thank you so much. We have Odile with me as well. We're the co-founders of H2O4All, and I want to just thank you, all of you. We have people from Africa, Dominican Republic, different countries with us this evening. One of my most wonderful, most memorable moments is the one that is going to happen right now as we give this award, which was founded in 2014 by the founders, Odile and myself, to really honor people that stand out in their contributions to our organization here in Canada and in the US to complete our mandates. So this award is especially given in recognition to people every single year. It's an annual award. And we had a committee that got together and talked about the recipient. And I am going to pass it over to Odile because she's going to talk about our Canadian recipient. And then after Odile announces it, I'm hoping people will clap and jump up and down. Then we're going to pass it over to California to Joel Trumbo. So Odile, Please let us
Thank you.
know who the 2020 award winner is going to be.
Thank you, Tim. I'm really excited. Every year I'm excited about our winner for the One Drop Award. This year it's someone I've had the privilege to work with in various countries across the globe on several occasions. This is somebody who's helped us whenever we needed a hand, whatever we needed, he's been there. And this person's also organized many different fundraising events for H2O4All, raise funds for water projects all over the world. So it's my pleasure, my honor tonight to award the One Drop Award to Scott Noble.
Yay!
Scotty,
Come on, speak.
Scotty, this is for you. We got celebrations going on at Scott's mother's house. But congratulations, Scott. I am now going to pass over this award ceremony to California.
You go, Potter.
We're going to Executive Director Joel Trumbo to do the American One Drop Award. Joel, we'll pass it over to you.
With your camera. With your camera. There we go. Hey, everybody. Thanks, Tim and Odile. Congratulations, Scott. So, this is actually our first One Drop Award for us in the USA because we're a brand new organization. We just have one big project under our belt. So, you know, it's crazy the connections that get made when you're doing work like this. Some of the connections you make are like designed and purposeful. You set out to make those connections. And then sometimes the connections are completely, they fall into your lap. They're accidental. So back in 2017, we were getting ready for our first big project in Kenya. And I gave a presentation, and a few days later after that presentation, I was approached by a woman who asked me how much it cost, how much our project cost. And I gave her the total value of the project, the total cost. And I thought that she would come back with, oh, you know, we'll give a portion of that. What ended up happening is that entire project in Mulika, Kenya, the project that you saw the video with Francis, that entire project was funded by one family with one check. I was completely blown away, but that's not the biggest part of this. The biggest part is just the connections that get made. So the woman that approached me, Jerry Capolino, she was representing her family. In a very long and beautiful story short, her brother had passed away, her brother Kevin, and the family wanted to make that donation in the memory of their brother Kevin, who loved Africa and never got a chance to visit there. So what a beautiful connection that was. And so many, if I had a half hour to talk right now, which I don't, I could tell you so many great stories about the things that have happened with that one project, that one well that now serves 5 different water access points. So for the Lindsay family, Jerry and your family, the Lindsay family is from Hawaii. So it's the Lindsay Ohana, as they say in Hawaii. Thank you so much. So much aloha to you, Lindsay and the Lindsay family. All right, back to our hosts, Claire and Petri.
That is amazing. Congratulations to both the winners of the One Drop Award. We appreciate so much the fantastic contributions that you've given to H2O4All. So thank you for being our friends and loyal partners. And a quick update before I pass it over to you, Petri. The Canadian donations are now at 64,000. We're almost at our target. So keep donating. We can get there. Let's keep going.
I'm glad to hear that, man. Come on, America. This is a good competition. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Let's travel now to Uganda. Have you been there before, Claire?
I haven't, unfortunately.
I went to Senegal, but I've heard good things and wonderful things about Uganda. It's in East Africa, where we celebrate the work of H2O4All Canada. You guys have done good things for a school there. And so let's meet our friend Deo Kalula.
I'm Zach Mlawa, your global neighbor from Uganda, East Africa, place known for its tea, coffee, and cotton. But did you know that Uganda is one of the poorest countries in the world? Let me take you to one of the places where H2O4All has impacted the people of Uganda.
The people in this village don't have the privilege of water fountains. Instead, kids have to go 3 to 5 miles to collect water to drink that is contaminated, often causing dysentery and other health problems. We worked together as a team to find a solution, and we are able to find better water solutions in this community of Magogo. We come up with good, affordable solutions using ionizer to help treat water, and solar panels that use direct sun to help turn on the pump and power the pump to give us water in Magogo. H2O4All took a giant leap to help us, and the people of Uganda jumped right in to help build the water system, especially digging the trenches and supporting in one way or another. Together we are changing lives, one drop at a time.
I love African music. Oh.
I know. It makes you move. It's so it just gets into your soul. So thank you so much for sharing with us, Deo, and for giving us a little tour of what you folks have done for children in Uganda. It's been great getting to know our friends from around the world and celebrating all these different amazing projects that are going on.
Absolutely. And hey, we're getting close to the end of our hour-long virtual gala. There's time to still bid on the silent auction items, including our incredible 8-day safari excursion in Uganda. Okay, you can go and check out for yourself what's happening there. All right, here's the chat box to make your last minute bids. Okay, somewhere it's there. Check your chat. Check your chat box. There it is. Okay. All right.
Oh, silent auctions are the best. Silent auctions are the best. And it's a great way to raise money. And then you have something fantastic as well to enjoy afterwards.
Well, it's funny. Joel and Donna Trumbo know me that, I've been dragged into those live auctions, and, man, that's where you're sweating,
Please bid. Yeah. So by the way, I think, in the nature of COVID, things happen when we're working with technology. And so I'm sure a lot of you tonight have had, sound issues and whatever, and Petri will probably join us in a second. But in the meantime, if you didn't get a chance to bid, don't worry. The silent auction is going to remain open for bidding through to November 11th. So this isn't like a last minute rush, although we'd love for you to get in there and bid tonight. You have till November 11th. So while we're here, why don't we look at those totals again, those thermometers. Okay, so here we go. For Canada, there it is, $64,774.87 raised of towards our goal of $75,000. We're so close. So don't stop. This is like running a marathon and you stop a kilometer before, well, yeah, you stop a kilometer before you're done, or a mile. Yeah. So let's talk in miles. Let's look at the American numbers as well. Okay, so there's still work to do, American friends. There's still work to do. And I know that today is an interesting day in the US, and I promised I wouldn't talk politics, so I won't. But get in there and make a difference. Make a difference where you can. Okay, is Petri back? I don't think he is. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? There he is. This is what I love about Zoom. And you have to kind of keep calm and casual as you go through this. I see notifications coming up on my screen. There you are. Welcome back, my friend. It's like you completely ghosted us for a second.
I was so panicked. I was like, just be patient, just wait,
It happens. It happens. When you're probably wondering where we are. So we just gave an update to our friends about how much money we've raised, and we still have a ways to go. And I'm pressuring our American friends to donate.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And in the way of entertainment, I want to encourage my American friends to donate more. So I'm going to show you a wonderful magic trick that I learned, and you can add that to your list of reasons to give more. Okay, so I'm going to show you some cards. I'm not going to look at them. Okay, and I'll be able to tell you what card it is. Okay, just through what I call the power of suggestion. Okay, all right, you ready? Okay, I'm not looking. Okay, think Batman. Think Batman. It's a Joker. It's a Joker, is it not? I know. You. Okay, it's incredible.
I mean, the clarinet. You're just pulling out all the stops tonight.
No.
Upstage.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay. You sit on this. You sit on this part of your body. You sit on this part of your body. You can call it your rear end, your rump. Okay, you ready? I have it. I know what it is. I know what it is. Can you see it? Okay, it's an ace. There you go. Think. Okay. Last time. Just think. Okay. I'm going to try to bring there. Can you see it? I was like Karnak right there. Okay. So this is she is the boss of the chessboard, but this is the reason that you win or lose the game. I'm going to go with King. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's it.
Yeah.
I can do no more. The only thing I can do is try to reach virtually into your pocket, okay, and make some of your money disappear into the coffers of H2O4All USA. Okay, so I am virtually reaching in to your pocket and coming up with all that dirty green paper. Okay, so
no, seriously. Multicolored, right? Multicolored. Yeah.
Seriously, folks, you can. Here's the thing about this whole virtual thing, and you don't have to touch anything but your credit card number and donate often. And I just want to say this real quick again. I'm donating on behalf of my mother, who passed away 2 years ago. She would have been 80 today. And the only trip outside of America that she ever took was to Ghana. Okay. And she had a wonderful time there, and she felt such a connection there. And so I'm going to up the ante to $1,000. So I'm gonna do that.
Amazing.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Remember the world record we were trying to break tonight? Okay. We want to make history this evening by attempting to break that world record. Prior to the gala, we have already had participants submit their entries from 10 different countries. Okay. Please take a moment to gather everyone at home and make sure that you have a cup. Where'd my cup go? A cup, okay, of water. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to need to see you on the screen. Please turn your cameras on. Everybody turn your cameras on. And our goal is to break the world record by passing 465 glasses of water.
Okay. So just a reminder, click. So go back up to the top of your screen where I told you to click speaker view and click gallery view. So you
gallery view, yes.
See everybody, you see the instructions there. And I've got some more instructions for you, but because this is Guinness Book of World Records, and because you've been upstaging me all night, Petri, with your fine suit and clarinet playing and magic tricks, I'm gonna wear a hat for this. Okay, so.
Oh, now that's jazzy. I like that. I like that.
Now it's a gala. Now it's a gala.
Okay.
So,
officially.
Officially now, I got a hat. Okay, so the moment has come for us to make history and break a world record. A world record. This is amazing.
Okay.
So please turn your cameras on. And if you've got, just as Petri said, if you've got multiple people in your room, you all have to be in camera view to all count. So like the award winner who had 16 maybe over COVID standards in your living room, gather close to the screen. And as a symbolic act of sharing safe, clean water to the world, what we're gonna do is hold up your glass of water and pass it from, you don't have to, you can practice now, but we'll do it all together. From the right hand, you move it to your lips, you take a sip, and then you pass the glass to your left.
Okay.
Your right and your left.
Okay.
Are you ready?
We ready.
You're ready. Okay, so here we go. Hold your glass of water up. Let's do it in unison. Now take your glass.
Sip.
And pass it to the left. Amazing. That's it. We have to celebrate. You got to celebrate that one.
Can I bring my hand back?
You can bring your hand back. Yep. You can put your glasses down. If
honey, I spilled some water.
If you're still like this, you can put your glass. In fact, you can drink your clean water now. So enjoy that.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, you can pick up whatever drink you've got next.
All right. All right. Where are we? Okay. Here we are. Here. Okay. So is it my turn or is it? That's you, Claire.
It's you. We're supposed to say we did it, but we already.
We did it. You. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to. You did it.
It's like bolded.
Okay. Do over. Ready? Everybody act like that didn't happen. You did it. You guys did it.
Amazing.
When you check the Guinness World Book of Records tomorrow, I'm telling you, we probably won't be in there. But
yeah,
keep checking. We're gonna hold them accountable.
So this is a couple of things to remind you of before we get to hear a little bit more music. We're not yet done. So I want to remind you about the silent auction. You can still go in. You also have till November 11th, but go in now. Go early, go frequently. And also remember to donate.
That's the story of my life.
Yeah. And remember to donate, and it can be tonight, it can be through monthly donations. Please donate frequently as well.
Yeah. Listen, little bits at a time are just as good as large, lumpy donations. Those little bits at a time keep the machinery moving. So,
Yeah.
You know, if you can do it monthly, please split it up monthly.
Yeah. And what you can, like as Petri said before, do what you can, you know, what you're compelled to do. So now we have another special treat, Petri. So before we close, I want to make sure that no one leaves I'm going to say it in your way, gala with the Zooms. Okay. No more Zooms.
Okay.
So you can stand up or you can boogie in your chair, whatever. And as I said, if you're not wearing pants, stay seated, please. And join the Aaron Gaydon Band for one last song. And I think you all know it. So join arms, sing, etc. He's going to be singing, or they're going to be singing Lean on Me. So Aaron.
I don't.
It's your last time to get on the floor and dance. I'm just saying.
I know that's like 8-week-old collard greens, man. That is so funky. You know.
Oh, well,
What a man.
Here.
What a fitting wrap to tonight's gala. Call it what you will, okay? It was that was jamming, but so much can be accomplished when we lean on each other, and that was made clear. Thank you, Aaron Gaden Band. Oh, I can't wait to see you cats in person, man. And thank you, Claire Carver Diaz, for co-hosting the 2020 Share a Drop virtual gala with me. It has been such a pleasure. You are a true gem. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And it's been a pleasure co-hosting with you, Petrie Bird. I'm now going to watch Judge Judy with a completely different perspective. So, and to all of you out there, on behalf of H2O4All Canada and H2O4All USA, we want to thank our entertainers, Lloyd Spiegel, Ejekwe Mensa, and the Aaron Gaden Band for their amazing music. To our project partners in Africa, in the Caribbean, and for our dedicated and loyal volunteers are behind, this is so important to this organization, our behind the scenes people who coordinated the silent auction, videography, editing, production, and promos, who do all of that. We thank you. Thank you. You're awesome. But most importantly, we want to thank you, our generous sponsors, donors, and supporters who make our work possible. To save, it's not just about, we're not just giving to feel good, we are saving lives, one drop at a time. And so with no further ado, Petrie and everyone, have a great night.